Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They're going to the air in the first play. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play coming up. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A Gain makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Shapen. Grab near the sticks, it's Thompson. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Shapen. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll give it to the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And after that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Dropping back, it's Shapen. Caught quickly.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Design quarterback run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State, to put them on top now. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Leaning on the run game here late. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. To the air, it's Shapen. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 30. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Play action here on first down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Acclimated to 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Man, I'm really surprised by that call on 3rd and short. You're playing with the lead. We're in the 4th quarter. You're already in field goal range. Very fortunate the quarterback made a good decision to throw that ball away, but the only problem is now the clock has stopped. Big decision coming up here on 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
1st down, looking to throw the football. A short completion of the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Well, this is a football team that, Kurt, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup, find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.